Dark Phoenix. Despite appearing in only one story, the Dark Phoenix was the central villain in what is, arguably, the most iconic X-Men story ever produced. Due to her destruction of an entire galaxy, the Dark Phoenix remains one of the most evil villains. Galactus. Supposedly created when Jack Kirby and Stan Lee pondered what would happen if the Fantastic Four encountered God, the world-eating Galactus quickly became one of the greatest threats ever encountered in the Marvel Universe, often uniting various heroes and even villains when his boundless hunger draws him to the life-force-rich Earth. Ultron. Despite being best known in recent years for the time-spanning crossover Age of Ultron, from which Ultron himself was conspicuously absent for much of it, Hank Pym's ill-fated creation has a history which runs much deeper, and far more deadly than that crossover. In the years since his creation, Ultron has menaced the Avengers time and again, perhaps even becoming their primary nemesis. The Red Skull. By far the oldest villain in this video, the Red Skull is emblematic of far too many aspects of villainy to list. Never wavering from the Nazi ideals he has espoused since World War II was still being waged, the Red Skull is the absolute counterpoint to Captain America, Marvel's moral center, and provides just about everybody someone to hate. Dr. Octopus. Until fairly recently, Dr. Octopus might have been considered a B-list villain at best, despite often functioning as Spider-Man's archenemy. Doc Ock earned that title once again, enacting numerous schemes that threatened not only Spider-Man but the entire world, culminating in an act that almost no other villains in Marvel Comics have accomplished. He actually finished off his nemesis, the Green Goblin. In recent years, Norman Osborn has caused more trouble under his own name than that of his grinning, cackling alter ego, even taking over as one of America's top cops in Dark Reign, culminating in his comatose body somehow escaping its hospital bed after his defeat at the hands of the Avengers, before he returned to the role of Green Goblin, albeit with a surgically altered face. He is clearly a top supervillain. Thanos. Before catching the briefest glimpse of Thanos in the end credits of the Avengers film, most mainstream audiences probably hadn't even heard of the Mad Titan. But longtime Marvel readers know him as the cosmic badass who long possessed the reality-altering Infinity Gauntlet, and who slew half the universe, including many Marvel heroes, before his misdeeds were undone. Magneto. In his villainous days, Magneto has often been one of Marvel's most ruthless villains. It's Magneto's dichotomy that makes him so compelling, and so effective as a villain. It's hard not to sympathize with Magneto knowing his suffering at the hands of the Nazis, and understanding that his extreme views have often been pursued while attempting to build a future for mutant kind. For many years, Loki was almost the primary villain of the Marvel Universe, menacing not just his brother the Mighty Four, but many of Marvel's other big names, even leading to the formation of the Avengers. It is, therefore, appropriate that he also took that role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Could number one in this video really have been anyone else? Doctor Doom remains not just a fan favorite, but a creeping reminder of the evil that lurks in the Marvel Universe, ready to rear its head at any opportunity. Doom is the smartest man in the Marvel Universe, yes, even smarter than his hated enemy Reed Richards, but like all great villains, his hubris blinds him to his own potential. Not content with mastering only science, Doom is also one of the most powerful magic users in the Marvel Universe, and was once considered a rival to Doctor Strange for the title of Sorcerer Supreme.